My name is Taylor Jackson, aka Lil Bro Taylor, and with another season of Hard Knocks drama on and off the field upon us, Apollo Media is here to take you off the gridiron. Isn't that right, Noah?
Right. Holy macaroni. Holy macaroni.
Wow. Check it out.
Holy guacamole.
So, you know what you look like? You know what you look like today?
No.
You look like a guy whose favorite NFL team has a franchise quarterback.
You know what you look like today? You know what you kind of resemble? You know what your vibe is?
What?
A guy whose favorite team just obtained the best defensive prospect.
Wow.
In the draft.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. What a coinky dink.
Oh wait.
That is what happened.
It's what the fuck happened.
That's what happened.
That's what the fuck happened
Guys,
last night.
We did it. We've been talking about the draft for so long. Anxiously awaiting. You're still tatted.
I'm still tatted up.
Yeah, I had to take mine off. I did face
They're
tattoos.
fucking hard to come.
They're hard to get off.
I got mine off my face and I scratched.
Yeah.
It was really hard.
Yeah. But no, it's worth it because they didn't let us down at all. I mean, really, a lot of people, in a lot of people's opinion, not just ours, I mean, won the draft.
I think we did. I think we did. You know, the Texans are fucking back up.
Yeah.
The rebuild has finally come to a point.
Yep.
It's finally come to a point. We have a direction.
Yeah.
We have our guy.
Yep.
We have our coach. We have our defensive leader.
Yep.
We have everything now to build on.
Mm-hmm.
A+. I'm just going to go out and just fucking say it right now.
A++
this draft.
Plus. So the Texans, with the second overall pick in the 2023 NFL draft, drafted C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State, quarterback. Some people think he's the best quarterback in this draft. I had him second behind Bryce, but still a really good
I was
player.
I was reading NFL draft grades. Some people are just kind of coming out and saying, you know, maybe they're scared to say it.
Yeah.
Their top QB in the draft.
Yeah.
Which, hey, I know all those S2 cognitive things came out.
Yeah.
They said on Pat McAfee show, they were false. Those were not totally accurate.
Yeah.
Look at the tape.
Yeah.
I'm glad Nick and D'Amico and Cal and company did not overthink this.
Yeah, me too.
It's pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
You get the fucking best quarterback on the board at 2.
Of course.
You do it.
Yeah. And
Heisman finalist, 2-time Heisman finalist.
Yeah. Especially a guy like Stroud who, you know, it's not like he was like Richardson and or even Levis who had, you know, they showed flashes but not a lot of success. You know what I mean? Like maybe they could win some games, maybe make a bowl game, but nothing crazy, right? No, Stroud is a winner. Like he's a winner. He's won. I mean, he never won a natty or anything like that, but he should have been in the natty.
I mean, he should have been in it. Would have torched TCU.
Yeah, absolutely.
They lost 1 point to the best team in the nation.
And carved up that Georgia defense. And, you know, a lot of people talk about it when you talk about Stroud. But look, the most recent game that we've seen from him, which was that Georgia game, he looked like one of the best quarterbacks on planet Earth.
I mean, yeah, he came in underdog against a stout one of the best
defenses
maybe the
ever,
best defense
ever, one of the best college football defenses ever.
Yeah, and came in as the underdog.
Yeah,
tore them up. Yeah. Almost just won the game by himself.
Yeah.
How do you? I mean, they lost by 1 point. Like I said,
it's tough.
Would have went to the Natty, would have won it, and he would have been the guy holding up the BCS Natty Championship trophy.
Yeah,
and we would have seen that everywhere. And you know what? Maybe after that, he would have been number 1 on the board. Of course. He would have been the first pick.
Yeah, it's possible.
You know, having him there, and Nick apparently was knowing that had to know that the Titans wanted him at 3.
Yeah.
Select him at 2, playing chess, not checkers.
Of course.
That's an A+ pick.
I love when my GM fucks with our division rivals.
Yeah. You know what?
Fantastic.
A lot of criticism going towards Nick before the draft, before anyone even knew what he's going to do. Yeah. That you're just handing a franchise quarterback over to the Titans or the Colts. Just hand it to him.
Yeah.
Got to play him twice a year.
Yeah.
Handed it to him.
Yeah.
Nick, Cal, D'Amico said, "Fuck all that." Apparently they've had him for weeks. Apparently they've wanted CJ Stroud for weeks, and we did know that.
Yeah.
Fucking hey, what do I know? Last time we were on here, we're talking about how they might get Tyree Wilson.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing, right? Like that's why in the draft, the draft season's fun, and we'll get to what happened with the 3rd overall pick here in a second. But I want to talk about the Stroud stuff because it's exciting. I mean, this is a huge deal for their. I was listening to somebody, I forgot who it was, but there's something about whenever your team drafts a quarterback this high, your next franchise guy, because that whole offseason, you convince yourself like, dude, this is the guy. Like you could just be like, we haven't seen him play yet, so you have all the hope and all the optimism.
All college season long, I've been like Stroud.
Yeah.
Stroud.
Yeah. It was Stroud or Young.
Obviously, there were always question marks. There are always going to be question marks with fucking prospects.
Yeah.
I don't care. Even Bryce Young, the number 1 overall, has a huge question mark. They all have question marks.
Huge. Bryce's is huge.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because it's because he's small.
Yeah. You know, it's something he can't even control.
Exactly.
Seems like CJ Stroud can be really coached up and put in a system where maybe his flaws, that his question marks, don't even fucking matter anymore. Yeah. This is, he's prototypical. He's prototypical. He's got great size, accurate passer. My comp last night when I put out the article, for me is Matt Ryan, but maybe a more mobile, better, higher ceiling version of Matt Ryan.
I hope so. I like Matt.
Matt Ryan in the Shanahan offense, he was a fucking MVP, went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Bootlegs, rollouts, accurate. That's my comp. Maybe like a better Matt Ryan.
I love a better Matt Ryan. I've always liked the Jared Goff comparison too, because Jared's a guy who kind of up and down in the league, but he's a top 10 quarterback in this league right now.
Sure.
I can see that.
The Jared Goff comparison is a little lazy to me because he's definitely not Jared Goff to me. Like everything that CJ Stroud has, he kind of has.
I feel the same way about Matt Ryan, though. I think Matt Ryan's a little lazy. To be fair with you,
CJ Stroud.
I don't think either of them really do him justice. To be honest,
exactly. And you know what? I saw one, and I'm not gonna fucking say this is what I think.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say this is what I think, but I saw it.
Yeah.
Fucking, there is either CBS or Walter Football or something. Something.
Yeah.
They gave a pro comparison, and this has been it for because they got it released a few weeks ago, maybe about a month and a half ago. Their pro comparison for CJ Stroud is
something I know you're about to say.
Goddamn Joe Burrow.
Oh.
They fucking gave him a Joe Burrow comp.
Oh, yeah. That would be very
nice. With accuracy and size.
Yeah, that would be nice. I would love that.
And you know what? If we're getting a Joe Burrow, be it. So fucking
sign me up. I thought you were going to say Patrick Mahomes.
No, there's no Patrick Mahomes.
There is no Patrick Mahomes.
But Joe Burrow with accuracy and size, put CJ in a West Coast 49ers style Shanahan bootlegs RPO style offense.
Yeah,
he's gonna thrive. He doesn't make mistakes.
No, he doesn't.
I'm
not a lot of picks.
Love this pick. I think everyone loves this pick.
I love this pick. There's still some Texans fans who don't like the Stroud pick. They've been out on Stroud. I think they get into the S2 test and I don't know, whatever it is, but I'm excited. I've gone up and down on Stroud and we both have. But now that we got him we got to a point when we were talking about, is Stroud really this guy? We might be out on him. We were going stir crazy. It was like crazy. It was 5 days before the draft, and we're going insane. We're hearing, well, they like Levis, they like Anthony Richardson, Bryce Young might fall too.
Don't hate us for fucking supporting what our team likes.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. What we hear, they like Tyree Wilson. Yeah. Well, okay, I guess I'm a Tyree Wilson guy.
Yeah.
Don't hate us for fucking standing by our team. We stand for something.
Yeah, exactly. Okay? So we stand with our boys, and if you hear, oh, they don't like Stroud, then get out of here. But they do like Stroud. They took him with the 2nd overall pick.
I texted the day of the draft, I want Bijan. I haven't fucking said that at all.
You did say that.
I'm like, I was going crazy.
Yeah.
But we got the guy that I've wanted all along.
Yeah, it's true. You have been, since day one, just a Stroud truther. You've been really wanting him for a long time.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Cal. Thank you, D'Amico.
Yeah.
And double thank you for fucking pulling a fast one, you fucking wise guys, psychopaths in the draft room.
Yeah.
Trading up to the very next pick.
Yep.
The very next pick. Like, they drafted CJ Stroud, their franchise guy, and then went, hey, Arizona, Let's do it. Traded up to the very next pick.
Yeah.
Got the best offensive player in the draft.
I was reading earlier that the last time a team has picked back to back in the top 5, not even the top 3, the top 5 was 23 years ago, and before that,
2000, right?
Yeah, 2000,
Washington.
Yeah, and then before that, the last time that happened didn't even happen in a modern NFL draft.
Yeah,
it was. Joe Namath got drafted that year.
Yeah.
So, long time. Yeah,
old.
Exactly.
Before
So this
born,
just doesn't
care.
happen, and I just love the Texans for doing it. And the thing is Texans fans, there's been a split, right? Do you want Stroud or do you want Will Anderson? And a lot of people were like, "Well, I'm not sold on Stroud. I want Will Anderson." Everyone wanted Will Anderson. Yeah. Nobody in their right mind was like, "I don't want him." Now, people did think that about Stroud. But at the end of the day, those were the best 2 options for the Texans. And then they were like, fuck it, why not both? And so they trade up to 3 and they get Will Anderson Jr. in the draft.
This is just such a classic, like, let your nuts hang moment for Nick and D'Amico.
Yeah.
You know, this rebuild has been so fucking conservative, so safe. Yeah. Like, I mean, with the first pick in 2020, 2021, we drafted Davis Mills.
Yeah.
Like it's been so safe, so conservative. I love this new regime where like, hey, let's fucking be aggressive. Let's go after what we want. Yeah. Let's get what we want. Because I know that room was split on who do we draft it to? We get CJ, we get Will Anderson.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they kind of just were like, fuck our Cleveland pick next year. Fuck the second round pick. Let's get both these guys. And just turn this ship around complete 180 right now. Yeah. And you know, this might be just like me becoming too excited, getting too excited, overreaction maybe. I think we have a chance to maybe compete to win our division this year. Maybe Jacksonville's going to be solid, but I mean, depending how Stroud and everyone performs,
there's a chance, right? There's definitely a chance. We're really in a tough spot with Jacksonville.
Yeah,
Jacksonville has at least
in 2024,
if not a top 5 quarterback, if not a top 3 quarterback, I should say. And Trevor Lawrence, he's top 5. I think he's 3 at the moment.
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
I think he's 3.
Top 3.
It sucks. Yeah, it's
3
Mahomes
over
Burrow.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, it's Mahomes, Burrow, T-Law at the moment. Yeah. Sorry to let you know that, but it's true.
Are we about to argue right now?
No, we don't have to. We don't have to, but it's just true.
This is good vibes today.
And no, it is. That's my opinion. I think he is. I think he's better than Jalen. Okay, I think he's better than Josh Allen.
I'll let that slide.
I'm right, but we can talk about that later.
Let it slide.
Yeah. But so that's the issue, right? Like you run into that. But you're right. I mean, look, the Colts at 4. There was a lot of smoke. The Colts wanted Will Levis. Let's touch on the AFC South a little bit because they kind of had an eventful draft.
We'll kind of touch on we gush about the Texans. Let's kind of touch on the rest of the AFC South and then talk about some other highlights of the draft.
Yeah. So the Colts grabbed Anthony Richardson there at 4, which just kind of came out of nowhere because there was absolutely no smoke about that.
Surprising. You know what?
There was Levis smoke.
Thing is, taking Will Levis over Anthony Richardson to me is a mistake. I think Chris Ballard, he knew it was a mistake, but kind of just letting everyone know, like, yeah, we're Levis guys. And all the mocks had him getting Levis.
Yeah.
They come out of nowhere. They get Anthony Richardson. That's the better pick.
Yeah.
Let's be real. That's the better pick. Shane Steichen. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is bigger. That's bigger, faster Jalen Hurts. Like,
it's Cam Newton 2.0. I mean,
it could be Cam Newton 2.0. His size, I mean, he's like the most physically gifted quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of scared to play him twice a year, but also like, man, I'm so high on what we're building. It doesn't faze me. But 100%. That's a good pick for the Colts.
No, it's a good pick for the Colts, and it's different from anything they've ever had. I mean, they haven't had. They've been doing this thing where they have these older guys coming in and trying to save the.
They have veterans
sinking
come in,
ship, kind of.
Phillip Rivers, Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, 3 years in a row.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah. And so. Wait, who was it? It was Phillip Rivers,
Carson Wentz,
Matt Ryan. Yeah. And so this is good. They just go and get their guy or who they. And I love Anthony Richardson. And I'm one thing about this draft is I'm upset that they got him because I think he's going to really. I am sold that he's going to be a good player in this league. And I'm nervous to have to play him twice a year, especially when maybe in year 2 or year 3 where he starts getting it. Really,
Sure.
It's
sure. We are always going to have the fucking thought that, hey, the rest of the division can't stay bad forever.
Yeah.
When we were on top of the division a few years ago, when we had our guy at the time and no one else, like they had Jacoby Brissett or whatever, fucking Tannehill, Jacksonville had, I don't know who had Gardner Minshew at that point. Like, I don't know, 2019. We wasn't going to be like that forever. Everyone was going to catch up to us. They finally have the only team that doesn't really have a quarterback right now in the division is Tennessee.
Yeah, well, I'm looking up. They, who did the Titans get again? I'm trying to look it up.
The Titans got Peter Skoronski.
Peter Skoronski, that's right.
But the thing is,
they really wanted a quarterback too.
I mean, the thing is, hey, a guy just slid out of the first round, Will Levis. They can fucking get him, and I think we have all new quarterbacks other than T-Law and the AFC South.
Yeah,
doesn't scare me.
It doesn't scare me per se, but it's going to be interesting to watch.
It will be interesting.
It's going, especially if the Colts grab Levis, which I think would be a good move for them in the second round. Huh? I mean, not the Colts. Sorry, the Titans. The Titans should.
That would be an interesting move.
Yeah, it would be weird. The Titans. I think the Titans should go ahead and grab Levis, unless they might see something. They can't keep doing this thing with Tannehill.
They're out on Tannehill.
Tannehill's done.
They're out on.
They have Malik Willis, who they got in the 3rd round out of Liberty.
They're out on Malik.
He's not good either. So they need to grab Levis. They need to do something, unless they fully expect to just maybe tank for Caleb. But I just don't. And I love the fact, and going back to Caserio fucking over other GMs and other teams in our division, I love the fact that the Titans wanted Stroud. They knew they wanted to trade up to 3.
Well, it's funny. I was saying, because they were talking about if Tennessee traded up to 3, I was saying I think they go Stroud because Vrabel's a Ohio State guy.
Yeah.
So is Stroud.
Yeah.
And I mean, I wouldn't want to play Stroud twice a year at the top, at his best.
No.
At his best, the guy's ice.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't want to play him. So Nick, being the smart guy he is, said, well, I want the ice in his vein. I want ice, Mr. Ice. I want Silky Stroud.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey,
Silky Stroud.
That's the shirt, Silky Stroud.
So he's made of silk, baby.
Yeah.
And you know what? Fuck everyone. I'm getting Von Miller 2.0.
Yeah.
So fuck my division.
Future defensive player of the year.
Fuck the Titans. Fuck the Colts. Fuck the Jaguars.
Yeah.
We're coming.
Yeah.
We're coming with full force, 2 pillars on each side of the ball.
Exactly.
Nick let them hang last night.
He did. A+ draft from Nick. I'm excited for Nick. I'm excited for D'Amico. Getting Will Anderson, because it's definitely a guy.
I know he wanted
that's his Nick Bosa.
Yeah, I know he wanted him.
Yeah, that's his. He is going to make Will Anderson a monster in this league, and I cannot wait.
Do you think
to see them play?
We have both offensive rookie and defensive rookies of the year on our team this year?
No,
it's very possible.
It's possible. I don't think so.
We'll see.
I think Will Anderson will. I think he'll win Defensive Rookie of the Year. I think Bijan Robinson wins Offensive Rookie of the Year.
That's a good pick.
Yeah,
that's a good pick. I was hoping you wouldn't say Bryce, and I'd be like,
no. I really don't think either of them.
Well, short stack.
Yeah, Bryce, little shorty.
What up, you little baby?
Whatever. Don't even.
I thought you were. You know what? When you walked up on that draft stage last night, I was like, "Who's that? Whose kid is this?"
Yeah.
Oh,
you're a quarterback.
Oh, that's right. You're Bryce Young.
Oh.
Well, good luck with that, Carolina.
Yeah, sorry, Carolina. It couldn't be me. My quarterback's 6'3", 230. So I don't know.
Hey, go enjoy Carolina. Fucking, I've never been, but I'm sure it's dumb.
I'm sure it's awful. But
we have barbecue.
A lot of people like going to Texas, like coming down to the H. You know, your city is cool when people don't even call it the name of the city; they just reference it to H.
Yeah, the H.
That's what C.J. Stroud has said at his press conference.
That's right.
He said, I'm excited to show out for the H.
Said that his visit felt like home.
Yeah. Yep.
Homey.
Yep. Love it.
Some quick hitters on the rest of the draft.
Yeah. What stands out to you?
Eagles went the fuck in.
Jesus. How did they pull that off?
Howie Roseman's a god.
He is.
He's a god GM.
He's the best GM in the league right now. Has to be.
They ended up grabbing Jalen Carter
at 9.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
And then grabbed Nolan fucking Smith at
30. Dude.
They got 2 Bulldogs.
Dude, they announced and then last year
they got
N'Kobe Dean, I believe, and last year. And who was the other player they got last? It was another Georgia player. I think they have 4 Georgia Bulldogs from the last 2 years on that squad.
Fletcher Cox and Jalen Carter paired up with Hassan Reddick and Nolan Smith.
That's ridiculous.
That front seven is the best front seven in the league right now.
No, that's ridiculous.
Easily.
That's
That
crazy.
is insane. Eagles also had an A+ draft. They didn't even have to really do anything.
No.
Just casually coming off a Super Bowl appearance, and they just went, oh, it was like two of the top defensive players in the draft. Oh, okay. Yeah. They had to move up 1 spot or 2 spots or something, like 2 spots to get Jalen Carter. Yeah. That's it. And they didn't have to do shit. They didn't have to lift a finger to get Nolan Smith. They looked up and went, oh, Nolan's, oh. Yeah. Yeah, Nolan's, okay. Thank you. Are we sure he's is that not is that a typo? Is that a bug? Is that a glitch?
Yeah.
No, he's still, oh my God, okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
all right, fine.
We just casually got Nolan Smith, who had a top 10 grade.
Yeah, a guy getting mocked in the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, shout out them. I want to give Seattle some props.
Seattle, even though some people are criticizing that Witherspoon pick, I'm not. I think it's fine.
I think him and the thing is, I don't know what was going on with Christian Gonzalez. I thought Christian Gonzalez was going top 10 for sure. Ended up going 17 to the Patriots.
There was just a slight slide on corners.
But look, a lot of people think Devon Witherspoon is the best corner in this draft. And dude, Seattle must see something. Pete Carroll must like him. Yeah. Go grab the guy. I respect it. I like that pick. And then also at 20, the best receiver in the draft fell to them at 20 in Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Fell in his hands. And you know what? They bolstered their defense, their secondary. Pair him up with Tariq Woolen, who was a Pro Bowler last year, led the league in interceptions as a rookie, or one of, I don't know, top 3 or something. And then they just gave their new top 10 quarterback, Geno Smith, a fucking number 1 receiver in this draft.
What did you say?
He was statistically top 10 this year. Look it up. Okay.
No, I get it. I don't care statistically what he did. I care about he's not
You're
a top 10 quarterback.
Such a fucking Geno hater.
He's not a top 10 quarterback. If you think Geno's top 10, then Trevor is
this
top 10.
past year he was top 10 in this. He was
okay. No, he wasn't. But look, just because you have your numbers are in the top 10 doesn't mean you're a top 10 quarterback.
Okay, let it slide. Good vibes. Yes. Let it slide. Just like I let the T-Law take slide, you let this.
The T-Law take is accurate.
No, let it slide.
Yours isn't.
Let it slide.
I love Seattle's picks. I think also there's something about it to me. I've been in on Lucas Van Ness. There's something about him in that Green Bay jersey is going to look good.
Well, he's from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
He's a Wisconsin
it's gonna look good.
Hockey guy. I mean, he's built to play in Green Bay, I think.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of hilarious that they passed up on a receiver once again.
Yeah, that's weird.
I would have 100%, but it would have been really funny if as soon as Aaron left, they got a receiver. They didn't. They went pass rusher. Still a good pick.
I guess they have Christian
Watson.
Christian
and they have
Watson,
some other Dobbs. I don't remember.
There's some other guys.
He made some great catches last year.
They really don't have a lot of weapons on that offense.
But there's also a lot of receivers and tight ends in this in day 2.
Yeah.
I mean, you still got
we still have other days. We still have 2 more days.
I mean, you still got Jalen Hyatt, Jonathan Mingo, Tank Dell.
Yeah.
Texans get Tank Dell. Watch.
That's my biggest day 2 request for the Texans.
Awesome. Or Mingo. I love
Jonathan Mingo. Or also, if we can get Demarion Overshown in this in today, would be great. I'd love to have him at linebacker out of UT boy. It's close to me.
We'll get to our predictions for day 2 here in a minute. But I will say, Detroit got all weird last night. Detroit got a little weird last night.
Weird. I don't know what their deal was.
Detroit got weird with it last night.
Jameer
Gibbs at 12, Jack Campbell at 18.
Jack Campbell.
That's a good pick.
Jack Campbell's good.
You know, Jameer Gibbs is going to be a talented player. He's got Alvin Kamara comps. Yeah. He's going to be a good player, but him at 12.
It's weird.
Super weird. You know, it was only 4 picks after Bijan went.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because they're not.
Weird to think about.
Yeah, it's weird. And I don't know, because also it's running backs don't ever go that early. And Bijan and Jameer both went in the top 20. Dude, a running back I don't think has gone in the top 20
not for a while.
Years, since Saquon, I think.
No, not for a while.
So that's weird, but I don't know. Maybe the Lions, they're doing something smart in that building. There's good minds there.
They already have a talented coaching staff. They have a talented roster.
Yeah.
They're just adding talented pieces. I know they might be reaching for value picks. The Jameer Gibbs pick was a reach. Let's be
I just
real.
also I
But
feel
Jahmyr
like
Gibbs is going to be a talented player.
he is, but also I feel like Gibbs would have been available in the second round if they don't get him.
I don't. I think he goes in the first round regardless.
You think so?
Yeah. But
A lot of people had him
the
falling.
thing is, they could have got him at 18, but I think they just went. I think they see something in him that others don't. Where they went,
Yeah, they
this
must.
guy is literally like, this guy's perennial Pro Bowler potential. Like, let's just grab him at 12.
Yeah.
And then at 18, I think maybe they liked Campbell.
Yeah,
and they
I like the
fucking
Jack
pull the
Campbell
trigger-
pick.
pull the
I
trigger on
really
Campbell.
do.
Yeah.
It was kind of out of nowhere, but I like the pick for them.
Let's talk about. I was talking about with Dez earlier. Fucking a Cowboys fan in our office. First of all, he was just shitting on us. No respect. No respect for the best
Where'd he
draft
go?
of the night. I don't know where he is.
I
Where is he still? Where is he?
Is
Still in
he
the
in the
office? Like, is she still in the house? No, he was shitting on us.
Yeah. Why?
But he picked up. You know what? You know what's funny? The Cowboys pick, respectfully to the player, because I'm sure he's talented.
probably
I don't remember his
talented.
fucking name.
Matt Mozzie.
Mozzie something.
Mozzie something.
You know what? And
Yeah.
he was hyping the player
Ridiculous. He was hyping him up.
up this morning. He was.
Dez was?
Yeah, he said that they don't miss on first round picks, and they needed to fill that hole. So
Yeah. Did you see? This is funny. Speaking of the Cowboys, there was a one of the bigger busts for the Cowboys in recent memory is that Taco guy. You remember
Taco Charlton.
Taco Charlton. Bad, wasn't good in the league, and they took him pretty early. And Jerry Jones was doing his press conference, and Stephen Jones was sitting next to him, and Jerry was talking about how all the players he gets final decision on all the players, and he was like, I'm pretty good at it. Taco was Steven's idea. That's what he said to him, dude. He said that in front of everybody. And I was like,
Damn,
Steven.
where's Taco at?
Dude, Steven was like, and I bet Taco was like, fuck you.
Fuck y'all, dude.
Fuck you.
Y'all paid me money.
Exactly,
I don't care.
dude. Yeah.
I don't
he
care.
won. He got a first round signing bonus. Like, whatever.
He got a few milli.
Yeah.
So wherever you're at, Taco.
Exactly. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, the
Fuck
Dallas
the Cowboys, too.
Fuck their front office, they're assholes. We
Come
get
to
it.
Houston.
Nah.
But, yeah, no.
Good.
A
a lot of Christian Gonzalez going 17 is weird.
That's wild.
Um,
trying to think of anything
the
else.
Jets
that
getting
stood
Will
out.
McDonald the fourth is weird.
Interesting, yeah.
The run on receivers.
That was wild.
The receivers are here. We went a long time in the draft
Without one. But then it's back to back to back to
And
back,
then
I think.
when the floodgates opened, it was JSN, Quentin Johnston, Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison. All of them.
Back to back. We called it too that we were doing a live stream. It's up on the
We
channel.
were thinking if Seattle gets Jason right here,
Yeah.
the run on receivers
the
about to
run, they're
begin
gonna start
because
going.
all these teams coming up could get a receiver,
Yeah.
and they did.
Yeah.
So all the first round receivers, they're gone.
Yep.
Maybe they're thinking there's speculation that Jordan Addison might slip in the second round.
Mm-hmm.
Quentin Johnson might slip in the second round. Zay Flowers.
Yeah.
No, all of them went.
Mm.
All of them are gone. So run on receivers. I mean, it was a crazy first round.
Yeah, it was.
Mostly as a Texans fan, it is just a crazy first round.
Yeah.
There's Will Levis is still sliding. Day 2 is tonight.
Yeah.
What are some predictions for the Texans and the rest of the NFL for day 2 for rounds 2 and 3?
I think Will Levis goes tonight. I think
He goes very early on.
I think he goes super early, and I'm shocked he didn't go first round on. I can't believe that. Also, for the Texans, sorry.
What the fuck? Wake up.
Sorry. For the Texans, I'd like Tank Dell. I think we have the two threes tonight.
We have 2 3s. And
So
they're pretty close to each other as well.
Yeah. So I'd like Tank Dell if he's available there. I think we could still use another receiver in that room, especially a rookie. And I think Tank is one of the most slept on. Nate Dell, if not, if you don't know what Tank, whatever. Tank's his nickname. He's a little tank. He's a small man though, but that's okay.
He's a great route runner.
He is.
He's one of the best.
He's really. He's one of the most slept on receivers in this draft, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people have that opinion. Out of UH, which they love drafting local
he's
talent.
moving 15 minutes away,
Exactly.
putting on a different jersey and doing the same thing
Exactly.
he does on Saturdays, but just on Sundays now.
And I think similar, another Texas boy, I mentioned him a minute ago, but I think Demarion Overshown is someone we definitely have been looking at.
Overshown would be good.
He's visited with the team. I think if he's available with one of our picks, I think we grab him. I really do. I think we need a middle linebacker. We picked up some free agents, Perryman. We have Christian Harris there, who really started coming into his own there at the end of last season. So that's exciting. I mean, but I would like to get Demarion and Overshown because those two young guys, Christian Harris and Overshown, there at middle linebacker for us would be phenomenal.
I think all of those are great predictions. I think we're looking at all those guys. Would be interested in getting any of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
One, I'm thinking center.
John Michael Schmitz is available.
I think he's going to go in the second round, though. If we
Yeah.
get a guy like Tippmann or whatever, the OSU center, hey,
Sure.
CJ knows him.
Yeah.
Center would be great. Receiver is the obvious one.
Yeah.
I think original for months we were pounding the table for receiver in the first round. We got something better, but it's fine.
Yeah.
A lot of receiver depth. Marvin Mims is one. Rashid, the guy out of Rice. A lot of guys.
Yeah.
A lot of guys.
I think Tank Dell, I think receiver is something I don't know if they are thinking about drafting one though, because Caserio really went in on signing receivers this offseason. A lot of free agents, a lot of Robert Woods, Noah Brown. There's a couple more. Well, Dalton Schultz is a receiver, kind of.
If there's one that I really want though in day 2 is Mingo. I think Mingo has really high potential. He looks like AJ Brown 2.0. He looks like AJ Brown 2.0. I'm not saying he's gonna be AJ Brown. Yeah, but he has AJ Brown like isms.
Yeah, right.
Him. So, and he went to Ole Miss as well.
Yeah,
just like AJ. So, Mingo is my dream. If we can sneak a middle linebacker like Overshown or something, I'd love that as well. Whatever. Yeah. Go in because I do not question Nick and D'Amico anymore. I had questions. I had them. They were fucking answered. Yep. I do not question Nick anymore. This guy is for real. He is not just another guy. He is not a Jag. He is not a double agent for the Colts. He's not a double agent for the Titans. He's not a conservative, play it safe by the book kind of guy. No. He whipped out his cock and balls last night and big the entire NFL and said, "Fuck y'all, we're getting our 2 guys." Yeah. And I do not question him anymore.
No, not either.
It feels good to be a Texans
best fan. Texans draft ever. You got to think.
Looks like it so far.
It seems to be.
Looks like it so far. I thought the same thing about 2017, but
True. But this is way better than what 2017 was on paper.
Yeah, man. Hey, CJ, that is a fucking that is like our that is our leader. Yeah. I don't care if you don't. I don't think. Oh, bring up the S2. Go to 18. It's false. Mm-hmm. Look at the film. Yeah. Look at his Georgia game.
Look at him tear up that Georgia defense.
I mean, no one really did except for him. Yeah. So
exactly.
I can't wait for Sundays.
Yeah, me neither. I can't. The worst part about all this is we have to wait till September to see him play. Yep. All right, guys. Well, how do y'all feel about the draft? Let us know. Give us your grade down in the comments below. Interested to hear what y'all have to say. Exciting stuff. Still got 2 more days of picks. Got more players coming in. Guys, Pierce came in the 4th round. There's guys that get picked in the next couple days.
Petrie came in the 2nd round. Yeah. Pearson, Mechie in the 2nd round. Dude, day 2 is important.
Day 2 is very important, and we have 2 third-round picks. One of these guys, or both of these guys we pick definitely have a lot of potential to be difference makers for this team.
And tomorrow, I don't really have any predictions for day 3, but I'll tell you what, we have a lot of fucking picks.
We do.
In day 3.
Ton.
So we are going to be looking at value. Yep. Probably a lot of gems that we can find. Yep. It's great draft so far. Yeah. Great draft.
Absolutely. All right. Anything else before we wrap up?
Oh, fucking watch football. Watch Texans football. Watch football.
I can't wait to watch Texans football. Yeah. All right, guys. Peace.
Bye.